that Satan is growing stronger and stronger by the day. And I'm
I
like,
laugh when I hear that. Like, sadly.
what? What? Where is that? Because again, if we read it in the right context or the wrong context, then we will get to that position, because there are Bible verses that support that kind of view if you're looking at it wrong. That's the problem.
Well, also when they say, like the world is going to hell in a handbasket, we're actually living in the most peaceful time that the world has ever seen.
We only know
There's
we
more.
only think that it's the worst is because of social media. That's
The
literally
social media exacerbates all of it, but like we have all these differing views, yet we still get in our cars and we drive on the freeways next to each other. We work in the same buildings with each other. We're not killing each other. We're not putting people on, burning people to the stake, for having, differing views on eschatology. We're not burning Muslims here in the United States.
right.
Muslims aren't killing us here in the United States en masse. It's like we're living in peace. Like, yeah, things might look bad, but look at history and how bad things were throughout history. And it's like they've gotten better and better
Yeah.
and better
Yeah.
and better over time. And that's the post-mill position, is like, look, as Christ's kingdom grows, because it is here, it's just going to keep growing.
Yeah.
And it's going to keep getting better and better and better. It's not saying that there's never going to be tribulation and issues, that it's just going to be all, dust your hands, everything is just completely perfect type
No.
deal, because we're still in a world full of creatures who, are not all saved. There are still people who are here who are not in Christ.
And
But
it's a
it says Christ will
process.
reign until all his enemies have been made a footstool for his feet, and then he hands the kingdom back over to the Father, and that's when Jesus comes back. And at least like that's like my look and my
Yeah.
uh, the talks that I've had with my brothers, and it was hard for me to accept that, because I really held on to, like,
Me too.
I want to go through the great tribulation, and I don't know why I wanted that. And it's actually such a blessing that I don't. Like when you actually read about, like the beast of Revelation, 666. I can't remember who I heard it from or read it, but it's talking about, John is writing this about things that are happening in his day, in
Yeah.
his age, that he is seeing.
Exactly.
And there's a guy, a Roman emperor that was named Nero,
Yes. Emperor
who
Nero. Yep.
stuck, sticks through Christians and lit them up as his torches
Those
as
garden
he
parties.
traveled through the night. Yeah. So it's like this guy
And he
was
actually
the
ate their
evil of the
flesh.
evil.
Like he would actually ride
Yes.
on his horse and eat their flesh. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like
Like
that.
he was a
Yeah.
legit
So,
beast.
yeah, people don't, so it's like, and what is Antichrist? We saw it in 1 John 22:23. Anyone
Is
who denies that Jesus is the Christ. So like anything, it's not one specific person being that is the Antichrist.
I mean it
Anything that is against Christ is Antichrist in of itself.
yeah, I mean it even says in 1 John chapter 4, it even tells us to test the spirits, but it also says that you have been told that the Antichrist is coming, but is already here. Like there's many spirits of the Antichrist. It's not just one. So, and the Antichrist is not even mentioned in the book of Revelation. It's the false prophet or the second beast.
Yes.
Like there is no Antichrist in the book of Revelation. I think, obviously, because of 1 John, it's a spirit.